time since I've done this campaign.
Have to keep going. Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Red caps in
All
the city.
this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Press X to doubt.
When did you realize the Redcaps had escaped?
Paramidius, one of our redcap cleaners.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
They've just joined, but are settling in marvellously.
No like you. No like your smell.
Well, that's not very nice.
A tip? Don't piss off the Ginny. Oh, and if the kobold tries to sell you food, run. Enjoy the circus.
The spongy mortal returns!
Step quick.
On the hunt, the softest.
Drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling.
Let us see if you have luck's favor. Impossible! You sneak! You cheated! Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curt!
Oh,
Damn.
teleport.
Where am I?
Breathe deep and move. No, this is good. Need to find a way forward. May the gods take you first.
What am I even in combat with? Why isn't it attacking me? Now I feel bad about killing it. Oh. Feels bugged out. Where's my character going?
I'll need to rest soon.
Assume nothing.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Still alive. So that's progress.
How did the despicable cheater enjoy his vacation? Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal. Begone! Akabi is sick of you!
That's not a very nice gin.
Should mind my step.
Not now! I must provide musical support for Miss Silvertongue.
Viola Silvertongue at your service.
You return, Stira. Shall I look into your heart, you and your beloved both? Forgive me. You remind me of her.
Yes, but be warned. I play to win.
Close
Is
your
there a
eyes,
winner?
little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Lae'zel, passion of the heart and blade wage war in her soul. Listen, think. What does she most desire?
You hear my words. You see my path. It is good to be known.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is the Githyanki's fondest memory?
Oh, well, I'm just guessing.
A fateful night. I'm not apt to forget it, or who spent it with me.
I thought it might have been your cousin's blood. Surprised, actually, that
The
one.
sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Life is brief, finite. When the warrior dies, what legacy will she leave behind?
I will carry the truth to my people, whatever it might mean. Only time will tell how I'm remembered. I should know not to underestimate you.
Those were kind of
You
hard.
see me with clear eyes and an open mind.
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Orin, Skvar, burn away the shadows she hides in. Tear off her mask.
The armor looks
and
really
reveal
pretty.
her for what she is, a shivering child.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
Ha! I remember nothing. I know nothing.
Their origins are shrouded in mystery.
Ah. This all begins to ring a little too familiar for my liking. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. Ask it.
Starion don't look too fucking
It's
good,
not
dude.
enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer. I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced or because this group is full of weirdos.
That's not very nice either. There's no one nice to me in the city.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
No. Still no. Off limits. Leave. Now.
The adventurer returns. Care to purchase a bespoke stony? Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
Holy fuck, he's got a lot of shit.
Nothing caught. Oh, darling. Dragonborn order. Shortly. Every sale, Papa Seti. Seti. Papa sells good things.
Ah! Lucille! It's pose grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover
A
extraordinary.
glass of wine actually sounds kind of good.
Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage. But these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
I think he looks fine.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can!
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Mum won't let me touch the animals.
Hey, maybe steer clear of the beasties. One of them is near Rabbit, and the other is looking at us like we're supper.
No, we can't go.
Another. Good. My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Oh, damn.
Look. See? The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs.
I did no such thing.
Break my cage. And then you die. You all die!
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
No! Coward! I thought you a hunter.
Ooh, don't get too close.
Hey, talk shit, you get shit.
I think he looks fine.
Hunger. My stomach screams.
Don't get too close. Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Can we not find a more pleasant amusement? Gouging out our own eyeballs, perhaps?
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? I know I'm amazing. Way! Thank you to the loudmouth for volunteering for my next trick. Now, where, oh, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
You think I haven't mounted a stage before? Though be warned, clown. If you mean to throw knives, I will throw them back.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
Oh, you understand the nature of a secret organization, yes?
Get up there, Jahira.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
Oh, she's getting eaten.
To bleed. Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute. Here comes the punchline.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
Can't even see that guy there.
You still have time to surrender.
Can't even catch my breath. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
A shapeshifter? What a pity. I thought we were killing a real clown.
Astarion.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Breathe deep and move. That's curious.
Let's sneak into the circus.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
Hey, I just saved everybody.
How could this happen? To Dribbles?
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
I didn't know such thing.
Dribbles?
I thought you were part of the show.
Can't believe Dribbles did this.
You took those bastards down.
Speak.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should...
My favorite traveling...
Dude, he does not look too fucking good. He's had a rough one. Eyeball gouged out, half mind flare. Dude, he's struggle buzzing.
My kills, my prey. You took them.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. If that's your idea of fun, darling, you and I are going to get along swimmingly. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
hand! I found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. All right. Mama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord. Oh, Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
Okay. it's something.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about.
The, attack is nothing.
This is terrible.
A copy is...
Scummy ballbag, move! My got's to clean!
Please, enjoy the circus.
Triples is supposed to be nice.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
I heard what you did about Dribbles.
Blood in the circus without Benji.
Oh, poor Benji.
Aww.
Aww.
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
Any of the refugees give you hassle?
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and this...
A Baldurian. Good.
How's he know I'm a Baldurian, dude? There's like no definition to a Baldurian. That makes no fucking sense.
Clear off!
Didn't whatever birthed you tell you not to stare?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see.
This man is definitely lying. And he's really hoping you don't pry any further.
Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something. Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
Ugh. This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Now, please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
We need a bug to get fucking dunked is what's gonna happen to you, lady. Oh!
Push my luck again.
No steel can save.
Let my name be known.
do I not have cunning sneak? It was just not on my bar.
On the hunt.
Still breathing, despite everything. Blood follows me everywhere.
Onward.
Very well.
Going to hire all the rest of them. Just like that.
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Duh. But if that's what it takes to get them out of my house, fine. Get on with it.
You see, those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next?
He might not be a good guy, but you are squatting.
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the
That's
army
just
of the
stealing
absolute.
with extra steps.
If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? You're seriously gonna throw us out? Throw my child out? You're just as bad as the rest of them. Don't worry, we'll go. May Torm split open that hard,
Don't
blackened
appeal
heart
to
of
my
yours
sense
someday.
of goodness when you're being illegal.
Finally, those awful squatters are gone. I can feel everything unclenching already. I've got so much to do now, I'd really be...
Mate, there is so much wrong with that name.
So how does this work?
This ought to be good.
So it summons a blade and replaces her.
These things have stayed interesting. I'll feel that one later.
Well, it's the right thing to do, isn't it?
How can I assist?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you... I thank you so much for your interest, but it's really none of your concern, is it? Excuse me. Where is my candelabra? Did they take my grandmother's candelabra?
Something over there. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
38, dude.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Trap. Just as I expected.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Moving. Be careful. There are traps about. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Who did that?
Traps. How considerate. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Oh dear.
Take heed.
Someone's left a trap
See a
out.
trap.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Oh, for a skeleton key.
No time to rest.
Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
I'm sure this toy will be finished soon if they bear with it.
Speak.
You again. Did you need something? Sinister? Nonsense! Those are experimental toys, guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious, and you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them. What? No, wait!
What? Why am I in combat?
Let's move.
I am fury. I am death.
I did not know that dialogue option meant fight him.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Indolence breeds madness.
What to do? Can't slow down.
What did I just pick up? An orange, eh? Must have been the key for the hatch downstairs. Or for this room.
Anything you want for supper?
Everyone deserves the chance to make some noise.
Do try the grind.
Cheerful. Refugees for hire. Catchy, right?
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it?
Can't talk. I'm sorry.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him.
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's my job to do exactly that. If you and trust me, the cultists, they nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy.
Tempers are right.
No passage this way. You'll be in a big, crazy bed soon.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
That might be worth a look.
Hello, my dear.
Dude, he just, I actually feel bad for him a little bit. I kind of forced that parasite thing on him.
That's curious.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. But you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
Correct.
Oh, gods. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got...
Refugees can't stay here.
Don't pay me any mind now.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack.
I'm starting to get tired.
Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course. Indeed. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold. A pity more don't share your open mind. I always say it's just business, but some don't see it that way.
Holy shit.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up? Is that so? Well, perhaps you should retrieve her then. There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
Oh my god, dude, I'm just rolling like crazy.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele, but I think you've earned a peek. Trade secrets.
Looking ahead.
Need to bring Shadowheart here.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry.
Oh, she caught me.
Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trap.
Got ya! Too slow!
Donations? And I wasn't informed. Bloody meddling flame. I hear you've been given permission.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces.
How delicious. A devious little trap.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so
Who's that rummaging around in there? You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
Oof, not good.
All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. I thought this assignment was going to... No such luck. No one's stopped me yet. Gods.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg.
What path lies before me?
Explosives in toys. How despicable.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
A nice pig.
Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank. The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me. Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trapdoors.
And return to your homes. That's an order.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Glad to see you.
Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Just a little singe, Dave, Scotty.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
I apologise for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
I liked her face when she said nothing, darling.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is... Have you found some place?
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now. Don't worry about my wound. It gives me a reason to keep an eye on those Tangleford bright lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
Grr.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
I like how he's oblivious to it.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Oh, it's the Pits guy. I love the Pits guy.
Washing my pits, washing my pits. This is the song when up. Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
I'm really worried about Umi.
Who the hell's Umi again?
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
Aww. And then there's the spooky ass Astarion there.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now. Thanks to you.
Aww. Smirk.
So many more could have survived if we...
We made...
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me,
mouth
you're
isn't
in no
moving.
mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Okay, he is awfully talkative. Is this Orin?
No offense intended, just being friendly. You won't find many others making the effort. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. That might be the simplest approach. Unfortunately, not everyone sees it that way. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. Those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, they'll bleed us dry. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on
Okay,
the
he's
floor.
Orin. There's no way.
What do you say? You think there's a better way? Such sickening naivety. But I will cure you of it.
Oh, still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them. We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no... The guard is busy...
Breakable here.
Watch your back. Go.
What's going on here?
A crooked touch.
Never a dull moment. If not over, then through.
Traps. How considerate. Keep a blade close. Simple.
I've got a long road ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
What's that?
Scaredy cat.
It's a racket, is what it is.
Really? I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet.
Oh, I can hear the guy screaming that turns into a thing down here.
Just another crate.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Victory awaits.
A dull moment.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Someone there?
All right, what now? These boots have seen everything.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Ooh, he looks so robotic for something.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
I think it's been freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush.
Here with me.
Oh, I see. Compliments in return for the picnic, is it? Maybe I'll take that drink after all.
That might be worth.
If you're here to fill an empty
And the innocent. The state of this car. What were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken...
We got here first.
Back off!
Speaking of grease, are there any sausage rolls left?
Should we fortify the camp? Wait for the vampires to strike here.
Every last blood.
And let them marshal all their strength against us.
I do not like
Rechte Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You join us as we honor our fallen dead. You're a bright light on a dark day. Even you, my erstwhile quarry.
Oh, hello again.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Trasinetra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
One is just as important as the other, I find. And our luck has been poor. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. Excuse me. Did you not hear anything I just said? They're gone.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
It's good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city. And it needs purging.
We can do nothing for you here. All that is left is to face the beast, Khazad-dûr.
We shed tears today.
Do nothing. Do not stand.
Good choices.
No screaming children.
Our dead fought well. They
His
died
armor's
well.
cool. What the hell?
I hope I can live up to their example.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
Her armor's cool too.
To lose our children is a tragedy. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but
We are begging help from you. I would follow Ulmer to the hills and...
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like the chances.
Nothing less will do. And if our children stay away, what will happen to them then?
The guard is busy.
Quite a spot, eh? Not
What's that?
He wasn't thinking.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
What will we wear while we're washing them? We only got away.
I wonder what happens if you kill Gortash the first time you get to the bridge. What happens to all the gnomes?
And I'm sure the Manet will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest sit.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. Why are you so nosy? Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. Please don't.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Hello, my dear. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I guess I'll spit. It sounds...
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed. We need to stay alert all the same. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. All's well, I hope. All right.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
How can I assist? Vlaakith's left hand and her right.
commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Oh.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well. I'm listening. The one who gave significance to this trivial rock, and the one who unblinded me to a terrible truth. I had built my life on an empty foundation.
Wow, she's saying something different, actually.
Orpheus is the road to my freedom, and you are the reason to march down it.
Two warriors locked in love and battle.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly. Alas, no. The charm, making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable, would render it still. I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we... I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me? If this is what the fates have offered to aid our cause, how can I help?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
What was that? Roll thing? Guidance? At my doge before I go to bed. At my owlbear cub.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are.
There's a lot of man between us.
But I do. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly.
Oh, brother, Lae'zel is for me.
But it does now.
I am very flattered, though.
Truly? I thought you felt the same as I did. You saw to my needs here in camp with the care of a lover, not a host.
Okay, bro.
But I respect your choice. If that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me. I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed. That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
How can I...
The city is close.
Young lady, Shadowheart.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
That armor looks sick on her.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
protect us instead of...
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But more, you know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a Mind Flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that. All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
If you're sure.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion. Leader.
Action, not reaction.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us
Well, hello.
instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Can't give up now.
Blacketh's will be done.
Work to be done.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ex-Cura can't stay here in Remington. We're a danger to all of us.
You've got diseases.
One day I'll catch a break.
They'll come for our homes, jobs, everything.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions,
Wait, he looks
I highly recommend
like
the
Barkus.
Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Looks like Barkus, but white.
What's the plan?
This looks like an entrance.
is drawing.
An
If you're a
accident.
customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off. Well, given this is in fact, the shopkeeper can tell you more.
It's locked. From the other side. I wonder what it means. Softer than a whisper. Have to keep going.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row?
He's the only Smith in Rivington.
And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. Oh, yay!
Horse conduit. I kind of like the sound of that better than having.
Want more? Want less? Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? One of those stoic types, are you? Well, I'm sure Gildra's got something cooked up that even you can use. Want more?
Don't waste a step.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are low.
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. I tried. Don't have the coin to get into the city. Don't have the strength to face another 10 days.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the ginny, every...
You have my word.
You won't help us, at least let the children in.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? What do you remember? I don't want eye colour, hairstyle, accent, anything. I know. I don't care how big they are.
The Absolute Army is on our doorstep.
Mummy keeps talking about some... Would everyone please stop going on about the apps?
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the...
Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters, guys.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we're there.
Footprints. Can use that count. Suspiciously small footprints.
Oh, that's the way you could get into Shiressa's Grez. Or the... past the blockade.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise. Two days just to get hold of a still watcher optic module.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please.
Need to get it punted.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Only if you're quick.
Oh, this might be pretty good.
Now let me...
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking... No, no, no. Everything is...
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
Huh? You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
More...
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrun is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself. I am. I knew him rash, but this is... unspeakable. Speak to him. Help him see sense. Someone has to.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. Freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
That sounds racist, bro.
A tyrant's nothing without lackeys. And the Gondians are they invented the Steel Watcher. They've always been happy to provide. They would have licked. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Exactly. You freed us from Ketheric's rotten cell. You just need a little assistance. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder. Get the bomb inside the Gondian.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barcus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy... So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong. As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the dock. Getting inside won't be easy. The streets will be clear. Careful! Lots of open flames down here. I don't want that bomb close to any of them. What is it? Good.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become? You'll hear no argument on that score. They are inventors, just like us. Persnickety and self-important, too. But we all have our moments. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case
Marcus
before
is growing
being
up.
blown to pieces. Don't you think? That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a
Got catwalks and bobs from Danthalon's dance.
What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
Ready by the door, big. You should do the same anywhere anyway.
Mummy, I don't want to leave. I'll give them a piece of
I know.
mind.
We'll be safe in the wild. We work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind.
Gall and I answer.
Stellmain is dead. This does not
There must be something.
With Stellmain murdered, the council has an open seat. How timely.
Oh, bloody dogs.
Nothing to do with his death.
time to press ahead.
Stellmain's murder, still unsolved. Bet you want to know all about Stellmain's murder? I've got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You want... Oh, go on then. You've twisted my arm.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. You do that? Well, if it's not too much bother, yes.
For some reason I like this guy, I don't know why.
Bring me the letter, unopened, of course, and I'll happily compensate you for your troubles. Don't suppose you've, stumbled across much appreciation.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia? Hi. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up. She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard. It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy! Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
He doesn't look like he wants to go with you.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
You might be able to bully a dog and a boy, but threaten me and I'll snap you in two.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch.
Lae'zel
She's always hurting
disapproves
the
of
dogs.
that?
Shut
Fuck
your
off.
mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do it? They're a useless bunch of mongrels.
I'll do a better job looking after...
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean... Such terrible news. She will be missed.
Thank you for making Mistress go away.
You're welcome.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
I've no need of a wingman. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day. Oh, damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone, Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
This is front page material. Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? There was a skirmish a few days back. A band of absolutists came close to entering the city. People started panicking, so the gate got closed. My editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the chaos. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make. That'll make a great headline.
I've got my eye on you.
Fascinating.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their...
Can I please have some food?
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
I think this is where I need to call it for the night. Exhausted. I do like this UI mod though, but you can see that I have the minimap show at all times. If I really want to hide the minimap, I'll just press F10. I'm stopping. Have fun. Make good choices.